Match game 74, production number 0208, take 1. Get ready to match the stars. Jack Carter, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Trish Stewart, Richard Dawson, and Kaye Stevens as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rivers.
Hello there.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. I'm ready if you are.
Certainly are.
Ready.
Are you?
But then you're always ready.
Another day, another dollar.
You know, we should announce
What?
seriously that
Seriously.
Our wonderful writers have been nominated for an Emmy Award.
There's one of them over there crying.
And it's too bad because that poor man that cuts these blue things up all night didn't even get mentioned.
Cleans them up.
For what show were they nominated?
For this show, they were nominated, that's what. Now let's say hello to our two players, Shirley Kilgore and Cheryl Lessing. Hello, ladies. Shirley, the current champ, has got $6,550, and she's being challenged by Cheryl, or will be challenged by Cheryl, right after we have a word or two with all of you around the country.
Even Jimmy
Okay,
Durante.
now, Cheryl, you have your good luck charm there with
Yeah,
you?
he's here.
Your lucky elephant? Mm-hmm. Has he got a name?
His name's Elmer.
Elmer.
Yeah, and if I win, he's going to be well taken care of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you going to feed him that you're not feeding him now?
Money.
All right, here we go. Cheryl, as the challenger, we ask you to make a selection.
B.
All right, a new game, and this is it. For the king's birthday, the royal cooks always make a huge bowl of Jell-O, and every year the king blanks in it. Always makes a huge bowl of Jell-O for the king's birthday, and every year the king blanks in it. Very good, my dear. All right, all set? Ready, Cheryl. For the king's birthday, the royal cooks always make a huge bowl of Jell-O, and every year the king blanks in it.
Sits.
Sits in it. He sits in it. That's the strangest sits bath I've ever heard.
Yeah,
of
that's
there.
a soft, shaky one. It's
Yeah.
like a frozen wet bed, right?
Yeah, what do you got?
I thought he got sick and he threw up in it. Regurgitate.
What did you say?
I demand a board be put right across here. Actually, I think sits is a very dumb answer. So I said it.
So you said it. There's one more for you, Cheryl. Charles?
Blech.
I don't want no Elmer the elephant after me.
Trish?
Well, eventually that's what he'd be doing, but he jumps in.
Jumps? Nope,
Oh.
can't match that.
Gee, no.
And Richard.
Well, any person that would feed a stuffed elephant can't be all bad. I wrote six.
Three for you. Stay?
I'm rather freaky. I bathe in it.
Who bathes in it?
Well, what's wrong with that?
That's
Nice
hard to
and
do.
I told you you smelled like strawberries in the
Okay.
dressing room.
So that's what? 3 for you, Cheryl, and Shirley, you've got this coming up for you. Not many people know this, but between shows, we keep Brett locked up in a file cabinet, and we file her under H for blank. H for blank. That's right. We put her in the file cabinet under H.
You're not
for-
allowed to
That
say
one word you can't say, right?
fire on the
All
H
right.
or,
File Brett under H for
Under H.
H.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
Let me just.
How do you write horsey set?
All right. Now, I'm waiting for 2 people here.
Well, let's go
That's
without
good.
him.
No, we got Richard Charles. There we go. Shirley. Not many people know this, but between shows, we keep Brett locked up in a file cabinet. We file her under H for
Happy.
happy.
Very nice.
H for happy. She is a very happy person, always a smile on her face. What do you say,
That's
Jack?
because she's busy ripping and pinching my leg under the table there. Every time I get a chuckle or a goodie, I put her under humility.
H for humility.
Humble me.
Now, how do you see yourself, Brett?
I put it under H for dumb because I did the filing.
I must say, occasionally it's a tough act to follow, isn't it, Charles?
Despite what the nation thinks. I put because we really first met high up in the skies on an airplane, remember?
Yes.
So I put heavenly.
Oh, he's in love. He's in love.
What did you put, Trish?
For the first time, happy.
There's one match. Now, Richard, let's
Now
get it all
remember,
out in the open,
Dickie.
shall we?
Well, it's a 5-letter word. Begins with H. And it could get you blipped. So I wrote happy.
Okay. So that's 2 for you, and now let's see what Kay does.
See what Kay does.
Kay do.
Kay do the right thing. Kay thinks Brett's happy.
Happy. We got a tie score 3-3. Round 2 coming up right after this message for you. Here we go. I'll push this button, ladies. Reveal the questions in our second and final round. Ask Cheryl to make a selection.
B again.
B again. Now, last time you matched Richard, Brett, and Charles.
I had to move my car. I was double parked.
Oh, you were double parked there. Welcome back. Okay, so, well, you don't play anyway this
That's
time
right.
because you matched her
Well,
last
I'll move
time.
your car.
All right, move my car.
He is funny. He really is funny.
Oh, drink your milk.
Here it is now, folks. Listen carefully, one and all. Linda said, the highlight of my wedding reception was when a pair of lovebirds flew out of my blank. Linda said, the highlight of my wedding reception was when a pair of lovebirds flew out of my blank.
No lovebirds flew out of anything in my wedding. Oh.
Do they really
But
have
those pigeons
lovebirds?
were
Have you ever seen
terrific.
lovebirds at a wedding? No? Oh. Jack, are you ready?
Oh, I certainly am. I forgot to put it in the box.
Okay. That's enough of that. All right, now, Cheryl. Linda said the highlight of my wedding reception was when a pair of lovebirds flew out of my
Well, since there were a pair, I'll say bra.
bra.
Bra?
Out of her bra.
That
I
wasn't
couldn't get any lovebirds in my bra.
I could.
You could? I'm sorry about that.
No, so am I.
There will be no further comments on this subject. Jack?
I never heard of 4 birds baked in a bra. But they could have flown out of the wedding cake.
Out of the wedding cake. Very good answer. All right, Brett?
I
No,
don't
you
write.
don't write, and neither does Charles, but Trish does. So what did you write? A pair of lovebirds flew out of my
Okay.
bouquet.
Lovely, lovely.
She's so sweet.
Young and restless.
And Kay,
Younger than I don't know. Out of your bra?
out of the bra, yeah.
My cake was full of birds.
Kay. So we come to you now, and I point out to you, one match will win the game. That'll be your 4th game, Shirley. The Lone Ranger left Tonto when he discovered that Kimosabe is Indian for you're as blank as your horse. The lower tier does not write, only the upper tier.
Right.
Well, I'd like to repeat on that question,
Okay.
my darling.
The Lone Ranger left Tonto when he discovered that Kimosabe is Indian for you're as blank as your horse.
Oh.
No help from the audience. We appreciate your enthusiasm, but it may be a rotten answer, and you may be leading them astray. And you don't want to lead these nice people down the rosy path, do you?
I wish somebody would
Maybe
lead
in
me
her case,
astray.
you'd make an exception. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you hurt? Are you all right? I didn't do it on
Anything to you.
having trouble with this. What?
May I?
If I give you the bait, will you try and catch one for me?
I like to suggest the Santa Monica Pier for fishing.
I certainly hope the bait is nice.
All right. Are you all right, Trish? Good. The Lone Ranger left Tonto when he discovered that Kimosabe is Indian for "you're as blank as your horse." What do you put in that blank?
Ugly.
You're as ugly as your horse. They don't like that answer. Let's see what we have up here from you, Jack.
Well, I know that tribe of Indians. Kimosabe means gay. Oh, but I didn't put that. I put dumb.
Dumb. Ugly is what she's looking for, Brett.
What was all that? That woman never did a thing to you, and you pulled her off her chair, knocked her on the floor.
No, it's your fault, really. Because I walked over here because you said you wanted to read the question again.
Yes.
And as I walked over here, my microphone cable got hooked on
A
her
likely
heel,
story.
And then...
That's what you told me in the dressing room earlier.
Go.
Is that some kind of a joke?
Tune in next week and watch Gene's Rayburn.
Sit down now. Brett, show.
Dumb.
Dumb is the answer.
Dumb.
Kimosabe is Indian for "you're as
dumb.
blank as your horse," and she says ugly.
I put conceited.
So there's no match there. That means this game ends in a tie.
Yay!
So that means we've got to go to a tiebreaker. We'll wipe this slate clean, push the button here, and reveal the tie, which we don't have time for. I just held up the commercial sign, and we'll do this message, and you come right back.
Today's consolation prizes are a True Test electric rotary lawnmower, effortless starting, and the OPEI safety approval seal exclusively from True Value Hardware Store. And a supply of Listerol spray disinfectant, the germ killer that kills odor-causing germs, prevents mold and mildew. Listerol from Listerine. And a supply of Golden Dips. Quality meat, seafood, and chicken deserve this fine breading, not leftover crumbs. You can bake or fry with Golden Dips. See if you can fill in the blanks as well as the panel when Match Game 74 continues in 1 minute.
Now, the game ended in a tie, ladies, so we have one question for each of you here in the tiebreaker, and the one who scored the most will be the winner. Cheryl, the challenger makes a selection.
B.
B. All right, this is a tiebreaker question. The kangaroo said, "I live in a tough neighborhood, so I carry a blank in my pouch." You're thrilled with that question, aren't you, audience?
Yeah.
Kangaroo said, "I live in a tough neighborhood, so I carry a blank in my pouch." Are you thinking about that, Cheryl?
I'm thinking.
You don't like it any better than the audience did, huh? I think it's a good question. We'll find out. As soon as Charles is finished. Okay. Now, Cheryl. Kangaroo said, "I live in a tough neighborhood, so I carry a blank in my pouch."
It's not very funny, but gun.
A gun. Okay, she says gun. She said gun.
I got the same kind of not funny answer.
What?
It's a straight shooting gun.
A gun. Okay, there's one gun. Brett?
One gun.
Actually, I carry a side of lard in my pouch, which I wish I could get rid of, but unfortunately I said knife.
Knife. All right, Charles. You took a long time. You're very pensive today.
Well, all great artists have to be.
There's a match. Trish, what are you offering?
Well, He had a gun and a knife and a whole arsenal of things. He had a bodyguard.
A bodyguard. Carried him right there in his marsupial thing there. All right, Richard.
Well, I carried a gun.
A gun. Okay.
An
That's
elephant.
3 for you, Cheryl, and Kay.
I really dislike that word a lot, and I couldn't even write it because I don't like to say it or think about it, so I wrote weapon.
Weapon.
Oh, that's much nicer.
You don't like guns? You're against guns.
Very much, yeah.
Okay.
Anti-gun.
All right. So, that means 3 for you, and Shirley, you've got to score 3 to stay in the game. 4 will win another game for you, however, and this is what we have for Shirley. When Carl spilled his bottle of hair grower, hair started sprouting from his blank.
He spilled his hair. How they?
Carl spilled his bottle of hair grower, hair started sprouting from his blank.
Yay!
All right. They didn't take too much time with that at all there, Shirley. So let's see what you do with it. When Carl spilled his bottle of hair grower, hair started sprouting from his
Foot.
foot. Okay. He said foot.
Missed his foot completely. Hit the floor.
Yeah.
Turned a wall-to-wall carpet into a hairy animal. From his rug.
His rug.
Rug.
Okay. Hair started sprouting from his rug.
He was
Brett.
drunk at the time and leaning over the sink, and hair started growing from his sink.
His sink. I see. I love your explanations, Charles.
Just when things look dangerously bad for our little heroine, I put feet.
Feet, foot. Okay, there's 1 for you. All right. And now we come to Trish Stewart.
It's okay. I helped her out, too.
Oh, great.
That's 2 for you. What about it, Richard?
I couldn't draw a foot, so I wrote it.
Good. I like
That
it.
gives
It's
us a
like
tie
that.
score.
Yeah, I said floor.
Floor.
Very good.
Tiebreaker.
A tie.
Tiddly-eye tie. It's just that we
So
love
we
you. We love
go
you
to
both. We don't
another
want you ever leaving.
tiebreaker.
Tie. Well, can you tie that?
Wipe everything clean, and
Now it's
all right,
exciting.
everything's negative now. I push the tiebreaker button, and there is another tiebreaker set of questions. Cheryl,
B.
B. What does your elephant
Oh,
say?
he's having a heart attack.
Your elephant's having a heart attack.
Is there a witch doctor in the
Now he's
house?
going to have a bruised behind. She keeps hitting him on.
Don't bang him on the desk that way; it hurts. After a hearty meal, the cowboys all sat around the campfire and started to blank. After a hearty meal, the cowboys all sat around the campfire and started to blank. Okay, ready. Charles is finished, so Cheryl, we call on you. After a hearty meal, the cowboys all sat around the campfire and started to
Drink.
drink. Why are you rolling? What would you say?
Good,
Sing?
they're
Is that what they do? Sing?
I'd rather drink.
I guess they'd be singing around the campfire, wouldn't they? Jack?
Singing and drinking?
Singing and drinking?
Singing and drinking and carousing, but
Yeah.
they ate a lot of beans, so they were belching.
I see. All right. Your mother doesn't get it, but it's all right. Then. Brett?
Did you see Blazing Saddles? Well, I haven't seen it, so I put belch.
I see. All right, Charles.
You'll tell me about the movie later. I put Burpee Boo.
I guess that's what they would do, yes. What do you say?
Well, they also did that, too. Burp.
I see. Okay, Richard?
Well, mine were very genteel. They just sang.
Good for you.
Thank you.
You matched me.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing after the
I'm
show?
going to burp.
Well, now, Kay,
Well, I know cowboys have a lot of class, but they do belch.
they do.
Oh, well.
All right.
5 belches and 1 singer.
Yep, that was the answer. You would have done very well with that. Now, Shirley, all you need is 1 to win the game. Here we go. The movie director said to King Kong, he said, "Kong, baby, Fay Ray says she won't do any more scenes with you until you blank." Kong baby. You're in show business, you know that. That's the way they talk there. Kong baby, Fay Ray says she won't do any more scenes with you until you blank.
That's your business, Doc.
Okay. Now, Shirley. The movie director said to King Kong baby, Fay Ray says she won't do any more scenes with you until you...
Bathe.
Bathe. Take a bathe, she says.
They're redoing the movie. King Kong goes to Hawaii, China for the Olympics. It's called On to Hong Kong, King Kong for Ping Pong. Anyway, the body was made out of 60 bear skins, and he should have shaved.
Shaved. Won't do any more
I
scenes
thought
with you until you shave. Brett?
I'm deeply concerned about my state of mind. I'm beginning to agree with Jack Carter.
That's so. We're shaving together now.
Just when things look bad for our heroine.
Okay, congratulations, Shirley. Another 100 for you. Cheryl, there goes the elephant.
There she is, ripping up Elmer. Elmer wouldn't help.
I don't like him anymore.
Don't you hurt that cute little elephant. He may be good to you on another occasion.
Yeah.
He's going to collect a gift for you backstage.
Okay.
Thank you for being with us, Cheryl Lessing.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You stand by. Got to do a little business here. And this is it. Listen, I had a good time today. How about you?
Fun,
You have a good time?
Oh, I had a
You have a good time?
Trippingly good time.
All right, I'm sorry if I hurt you. Did I hurt you?
Oh, no.
Oh,
You
good.
broke both her legs.
You know, we lost a good listener.
Oh, we did.
Because elephants never forget, and I don't think Elmer's ever going to watch this show.
Okay. Join us next time for Match Game 74. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.